Hey, welcome. This is Patrick Snipes, 22252 Disc Life. I'm here with Louise, and we're actually going to talk a little bit about the first round and the first day.
Right off the bat, we got David Lee Hernandez from Littlefield, Texas. And I'm not going to know everybody's name, I can already tell you that, but that's one guy I do know.
True, and I just ran up on these guys on Friday afternoon. I was just out and about and grabbed my camera and started headed there's Big Germ enjoying himself, just watching these guys a little bit and trying to introduce myself.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's rare footage of just, Big Germ on the card, just kind of loose, having fun.
Yeah, the tempo today was crazy fast. Everybody's playing, having a good time.
That's at the temp course, right?
This is the temp course.
Oh,
Everybody tried to get off
Jonathan
on it.
Gomez, wasn't it?
That was Gomez, indeed.
Very cool. There's Nick Roughton. So this is kind of just like a big highlight reel, I guess?
Yeah, trying to get more images out there for people.
Okay.
Just really, for me, just with the low putt there, wanted to make sure and try to get a shout out to them somehow besides just the regular type.
Albert Bravo.
Nice.
I don't know if he's still an advanced player, but he sure needs to go to pro because he's a pretty good player.
And there's Jerry.
Yeah, that's interesting to see them playing disc golf instead of behind the camera.
And what I like about it is Jonathan's smile.
I like Jonathan's.
He's really enjoying himself.
Oh yeah, I like his swing. He kind of has this
down to up movement.
Yeah, he sure does.
And there's low putt and what they were doing. Joe Mess's set up there. They weren't quite set up. And disconnect. Right
Very
beside
cool.
them came
Laney and Jenny. Shout out to them.
Yeah, great people, good times. This is the Saturday morning. I got out and set up and watched. This is where they're all spreading out through the course. I'm going to give a couple of shots of what they had to go through to get to their holes.
Oh, I see. This is at the South course, which is at a different location than the other courses. A little bit of a drive.
Yeah, and a really beautiful course on the Concho, more in the city than the mid-course was.
Yeah, with some really treacherous holes.
Oh my,
and
the
with
wind.
that wind blowing.
Yeah, a lot of good people. A lot of neat aspect for myself is I've never got out and done this, and this was my first time trying. This is part of the walk that some of the pros were taking.
Very cool. There's that big tower that comes into play on hole 3 or 4 or 5 or 6. I actually think it's hole 6.
And I ran out and got behind these guys and followed them for a couple of holes. Of course, They just started the round.
Very nice putt. Is that a long hair Johnny Disc Golf?
Yeah, there's Johnny Disc Golf there, Corey.
That's awesome.
What I believe to be a local. Really fun to watch.
Yeah. No way.
Yeah. This is a shot of some hair.
Yeah. Interesting shot, man. That looked like a 50-foot putt, but he just decided to...
The wind was so heavy, and that's why I let that one in, too, is just to really show what these guys were up against on Saturday morning.
Yeah, a little layup right there for Conrad.
And Taco.
And there's a lot of holes going down this river that, that water just comes into play every single hole.
And Corey again, another good putt for Corey.
Did you get any footage of that par 3? With the narrow 200-foot par 3?
Actually, what I did is I stopped here at this area and just started taking shots of both sides of the course as they walked through and filtered through here.
Cool. Lance probably going to lay up, yep.
Yeah, Lance Brown. This gentleman, I don't know his name. He was out and played all weekend.
He was going for it on that one. Little bird wing flap.
Oh, nice putt.
Man, they're sinking putts.
Well, I really didn't cut in a lot of bad shots.
I got you.
I didn't want people to come up there and that was one of the dangers of the course there at the South course.
I never noticed. I've watched this a few times. I never noticed that was Rudy on the card too.
Yeah, De La Cruz. Yeah.
He's a great player. I think he won a tournament just recently, actually. A disconnect tournament in Odessa. Pretty sure he came out on top. He's a great player.
A really treacherous shot.
Man, did he throw a turnover?
No, he actually used a forehand on
Okay,
that
I
shot
couldn't
also
tell.
and got
I couldn't
that.
tell. And this is after he hit Lance? Or almost
Yeah,
hit
that was
Lance?
actually where his frisbee landed
Okay, so
after
Albert
the fall.
hit Lance, huh?
And actually, I think it missed Lance overall. He skidded.
Yeah,
and
or else
jumped
it wouldn't have gone out of bounds.
Yeah, jumped just right.
Ooh.
I was hoping that the wind was going to do something for one of these guys. And Lance there in the background hit that putt.
Good putt. Yeah, not only is the river out of bounds on the left, but there's also OB along the right of all these holes. So he looks like he's in bounds. It's just a set of difficult holes. I think this is the hardest course out of the three. What do you think?
Definitely with the wind, there was no
Right.
other course that had as much OB. If maybe bring the wind down 10 miles an hour.
I don't know. I still think it's the hardest, even without wind. Because that last hole, you've got the tunnel, and then they've got, I don't know, it's just a bunch of difficult holes.
On the other side of the road, they were walking back towards me, so I'd swing back and grab players coming to this really small green. Getting anywhere close to this green on this day was pretty impressive.
Oh, yeah. That's the last green, right? Oh, man. This is cool. A lot of people are getting some camera time, which everybody deserves. Everybody deserves to be on the camera in at least one shot or two.
Yeah, I think it's going to be helpful for a community.
Definitely.
These guys paddling that. I kind of like this shot here with the players in the background. You can kind of get a stretch of how deep this park goes. Oh.
There's Emerson. Did he go out right there?
I'm not sure of the call on that one, but I think he was in. To score so well, I don't think I saw many bogeys on his cards. Some good putts. And Reed.
Yep.
Fiskura.
Come back. He's not going to get a lot of skip with the uphill terrain right there.
If you go to the left, you fight the wind. It's
Yeah.
coming left to right hard.
That actually looked pretty good.
It was. Indeed, you have to trust that your frisbee will come back. You throw towards the water and just hope your frisbee is strong enough.
But it's.
Oh.
I was going to say
got lucky.
it's pretty wide open, but I didn't think he trailed off that much right there.
No, and that's where the wind really like this on Reed. It grabs it there, and as soon as it hits edge and pops up into the air again, the
It's
wind.
kind of an ace run. Was that a 5-person card?
I think there are a couple of 5-people cards out
Okay.
there. And that was the actual shot, the backhand. And
Right.
Nice putt.
Huh. Is David caddying back there? How's that work?
No, actually, this is where he was divided up on the cards that way
I see.
to get the numbers of the cards they wanted.
Yeah.
And he did really well from what I understand. I wouldn't mind actually playing another card myself.
Yeah.
Ooh, from what I understand, there's some contests that are actually mixing their cards on the first round
Oh, really?
to give people a little bit more variation of what goes on during a round
Yeah.
in the different categories. Oh yeah.
It's a good save for par. Or did he go out of bounds? I think he did.
It's in there again. I didn't really keep up with the inbound, out of bound. There's Epi Ramirez.
Oh, Epi.
Ended up taking this contest.
That wasn't very characteristic of him. Let's put that chainsaw in, Epi. There you go.
There he goes. Yeah, and he asked me to cut it to where if I could make it look like he made that in one shot. Wasn't
Use
quite
some
able
special
to get that.
effects.
Yeah, trying to get something special for him. indeed.
Epi is a character. He's always smiling, make you laugh. There's Nick.
And I've walked back another hole to get. This is where when we saw Lance fall down, this was the shot that was thrown
I got
to
you.
get to his tee box.
Yeah.
You notice we have James Conrad's vehicle over here to the right. Got that nice big basket on it. I bring it up because this guy seems to, I think
He aces the wrong basket.
he did hit the wrong basket. And this is the shot. You have to trust it over into that wind to have it come back.
Oh, no way.
Yeah.
Wow.
Wow.
Yeah. I think I would rather play way wide right, but then if you get a skip like that, you're going
And that
into
concho
trouble.
doesn't play over there. It
Yeah.
is a river of taking discs.
AJ
Yeah.
sporting the bandana. Oh, man. Sit. Looks like Big Germ's a little distracted over there.
I think it was some national basketball.
Yeah, he's watching the March Madness. There's Anthony Williams out of Midland. He can throw it about a mile. Just wished he would have put it in. Man.
Yeah. Some older baskets, mock baskets.
Yeah. See how Big Germ plays this one. Oh,
Yeah,
he goes
he
for
actually
it.
has the line.
He goes for it.
The other one risked the water. He really didn't and got a great shot.
And that would have been a heck of an ace right there. Wide right.
Wide right.
It's safe. I'll tell you that much.
And you see how that wind just kind of keeps that skip
Yeah.
even straight on those hyzers.
Yep. It's definitely in bounds. Oh, that one looks... Come back. It'll come back and skip. Nope. Too straight. Came back a little bit. Oh, this is Jensen. I've played with him. Jensen Kinder, something like that. He's out of Amarillo, I believe.
No, witnessed some good shots from the young man.
Yeah, he's a good player. And Anthony, he's just got an arm. Oh, darn it.
Yeah, a little bit of the camaraderie on the field.
Nice. Looks like a truth. Yeah, that flew like a truth. Maybe a layup for AJ on this one. Let's see. Oh, he went for it.
He went for
That's
it.
ballsy.
It is only 10, 15 foot at the most back there behind the basket.
Yeah, Jensen goes for a little half run. Big Germ for the birdie. All day long.
Yeah.
Looks like a good shot right there. Just settle.
Oh, and look at it move.
Man, lots
It
of ground
moved.
play.
One thing I did like was to see how everybody approached this hole.
Yeah. Oh, that's a good line right there. Wow. That was cool.
Uh-huh.
You have to challenge the OB a little bit, and you kind of risk hitting a tree and going and bouncing out of bounds. It looks like his was out of bounds. We'll see if it comes back in.
I had to switch over. No, it didn't.
Oh, man.
It actually skipped and hit.
Oh,
wood.
did it?
Yeah, this
Oh,
is the shot.
Nice shot, Jensen.
Oh, just a little shot.
A little worm burn at the end, but
Yeah.
that's all right. He's in bounds. Ooh,
Yeah.
yank that one. You just decided to cut that out of the footage.
I still want to get him on camera.
Yeah.
He really was playing some tough holes there. Just a little layup.
Up. There you go.
Yeah,
Put
we
it
went
in.
over and looked for it for a little bit. I don't know if he got that frisbee back.
Ooh, great shot. That was awesome. Looks like he just kind of used the wind to float it in there.
Yeah, and then jogged it out. Seemed to got a little tired too. That was pretty far out there.
Ooh, Big Germ wants a piece of that too. Nope. Is Jensen going to take the box on AJ and Germ? Sure does.
He sure does.
That's awesome.
And he just,
That's old,
Garrett Gerthy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Double G.
oh, sit.
And where I was set, I stayed out of the way most of the time. I think I got in the way of probably a couple of shots. This is the one I was talking about mostly. I swung back around and this young gentleman was setting his putt up.
Oh, man.
Oh, and he gave me crud about it after that.
Blame the cameraman.
Yeah.
Yep, blame the disc, blame the cameraman. Just don't blame him. Ooh.
Nah, it was really fun. Really good time.
Yeah. You got to be loose on the course or else you're never going to score good. Oh, just get back in.
Oh,
dang
he
it.
hit that.
Nice. Man, I've never understood how people get those shots to fly like that.
And now he's going to ask me, did you get that one?
It's like they're going to turn over into the ground, but then they get this lift and end up getting that extra fade and skip.
And the shot with the players in the background, too. I thought this was pretty unique.
Oh, yeah. Oh, a forehand roller in the background. You see that?
Yeah.
Hole 18, there's Rudy coming down. Good player.
Really
good
tight
player.
green. That wind, hard to get it to sit that close.
Yeah. And Joe Cortez, right?
I'm not sure.
On that card. Man, Lance has got this stanky leg when he does his forehand. His leg goes all twisted. But it works.
Yeah, I wished I remembered this gentleman's name.
Oh, come back.
I spent a little time with the guitar during the Saturday night evening. Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
That's cool.
And you were saying you think that hole that I'm filming onto the right is the 18th hole? Wow.
Yeah.
So they're all finishing off there or finishing with a round.
And going back to the hole 1 to finish a couple last
There's
holes maybe.
a great line right there. Oh, great.
That's a heck of a haircut right there. Albert.
And this gentleman here in the gray, what a hacky sacker.
Oh,
I
yeah?
had a little bit of time with him, and it was so
That's
much
cool.
fun.
Guns up. You're quite the hacky sacker yourself, though. You're like the middleman is what I hear.
That's what I practice for.
Little putter approach. Maybe a harp or something.
Would really like to thank Low Putt for letting me come out and do this.
Yeah.
Also, Disconnect with their help out there. Storm Disc Golf, another great store that's coming up and hopefully will be big in the area.
Yeah. No, this tournament's definitely a must stop. It'd be awesome if more pros would come out.
I'm thinking it will. It looks like it will be a tournament that has the ability to grow and grow quickly.
Oh, yeah.
And to keep up with it also, with the community they have behind them there.
Yeah, it's a fun time. San Angelo is a great town, too. Oh!
You had to step in where Jomez Productions is from and is trying to film, had a little bit of a heaviness to it. I hope they watched and I hope they enjoyed it.
Oh, yeah. Good putt. He's got the AirPod in. If you want to make putts, you got to have the AirPods. That's what Kevin Jones does. And he won this sucker.
I'd also like to thank the JC. I'm from Lovington, New Mexico. I go to school here in Hobbs, New Mexico at the New Mexico JC, and it has been a privilege to actually be here and to use their equipment and to learn what I've learned here. I'd like to thank the instructors and the college itself.
Yep, NMJC in Hobbs, New Mexico.
New Mexico's doing some big things. I'd really like to keep my talent here in New Mexico. I'll stretch into Texas when I can. Yet New Mexico is coming out and hopefully will be doing some big things in disc golf themselves. They just had a contest here in Mayhill, Smoking on the Chains, a wonderful contest. Would like to give a shout out to Jerry Harrison. What a wonderful disc golfer and a friend of mine for a long time. He did a great job this last weekend here. Guys, that's just about it. Again, thanks for letting me come out to San Angelo and do this. Everybody that was there, thank you. Luis Gomez, thank you.
No problem. It was fun watching.